Missouri officials say they'll meet next week to talk about how federal and state officials can work to combat the ongoing drought.
ABC 17's Mitchell Kaminsky spoke with the president of the Missouri Cattlemen Association and a spokesperson from the Department of Natural Resources to find out how farmers are being affected. Mitchell, what is the state doing to try to help?
In May, Governor Mike Parson issued a drought alert for 19 counties, followed by a plan in early June to obtain emergency hay and water in wake of the worsening drought conditions. But despite the state's efforts, farmers are still feeling the impact. Farmers have been hit hard by the drought in central Missouri.
You know, people aren't getting the right amount of hay for their livestock. You're going to start seeing an increase in cattle sales. People have to start selling off their herds. If they're not getting water to them, that's when we start seeing animals dying. So it's really affecting, the agricultural community right now.
The lack of rain means less land for cattle to graze. As a result, cattle farmers are having to shell out extra money to keep their livestock healthy.
So primarily we want our animals to graze because they can do that. They can do that on their own 4 feet. And if they can't do that, then we've got to provide supplemental feed in form of hay or silage or grain so that we can meet their daily requirements.
The drought also increased the risk of fire. I'm here on Highway 240 in Howard County. Now, just down the road from me, near Salt Creek, is where we heard a report of 2 hay bales that caught on fire in the back of a truck. Just goes to show how dangerous these drought conditions can be. Worsening conditions have forced the state to step in, like opening some state land for farmers to get water. While the state's efforts help, farmers are still feeling the effects.
Wherever cattle folks are congregating, whether it be on the phone, on the computer, or in person at the coffee shop or at a meeting somewhere, the drought and hay and feed prices are going to dominate the discussion.
According to Miller, the drought won't have an impact on the market price for beef, but for consumers, it's devastating for the farmers who have to spend their other resources that would usually be spent on things like ranch improvements or equipment to cover the cost of feed.
Thank you, Mitchell. The state beef extension specialist for the University of Missouri, Eric Bailey, told ABC 17 the number of animals that are being sold through auctions across the state is up sharply in the last 30 to 45 days. Another indication of just how dry it is in central Missouri.